Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester.
And this is now today's lineup.
Manchester United have gone with a 3-4-3 formation by the looks of it, Jim.
Yeah, it's one of these systems, Peter, where the front three are obviously the headline makers, but the back three have considerable responsibility and pressure on them. So a strong voice is needed to keep everyone switched on to their defensive duties. Everybody has to kind of play their part in getting behind the ball at times, and it's not always done because the focus is very offensive.
So it's down to business here. Maguire. And it's Casemiro. And De Ligt. Garnacho. Højlund. Manchester United couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Bruno Fernandes. And De Ligt. Bruno Fernandes. Now Mazraoui. And Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Played to Casemiro. De Ligt. Back into the middle. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Punched away. Johnson with the clearance. It's a throw-in. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank. It's a decent-looking cross. And he's managed to get rid. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Fiddles it through. He's having a go! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Maguire. Mazraoui. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. And De Ligt. Garnacho. Manchester United so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Højlund! It's loose now and they want it this time, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Certainly made himself a big nuisance in applying the pressure to force the error.
Bruno Fernandes. Diogo Dalot. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
So much time and space here. And the shot! Oh, and again! Goal! Manchester United! First blood drawn. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
And he welcomes it in. Plenty to aim. Now the finish! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can clear their lines. Maguire. And now a sudden chance to counter. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Well, that is one way to stop him. Diogo Dalot. Played into space out wide. Now who's going to be first to this? Casemiro. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Can he finish? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Johnson. Oh, that's delightful. That is ended up in no man's land. It's run loose here. Oh, good ball, and this looks promising. De Ligt. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Tuanzebe. No, that's been intercepted. Højlund. Zirkzee has found the net here, of course. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes finds himself offside. Hutchinson, pass somewhat off target. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Casemiro. Zirkzee. Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. And this could be the final action of the first half. And he gets rid in a hurry. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Members of our fan club.
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yes, they're behind, but it's a reversible situation. As long as better defensive focus can avoid a second goal on the counter, they know they have the wherewithal to come up with what they need.
Manchester United go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
And we're off again. Manchester United carrying a one-goal lead. Cajuste.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, that was vital. Cajuste. Hutchinson. Phillips. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Casemiro to Bruno Fernandes. And it's Casemiro. Out to the left it goes. They get a throw in. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes stood his ground strongly. Oh, important interception.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Casemiro. Garnacho! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Garnacho. And here's Højlund. Johnson gets good distance on it. He could be in here. Big chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
The attendance for this match was 71,550.
So we've reached the hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
He's chosen to go back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He's trying the shot. That was travelling. Manchester United can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
Number 4, Matthijs de Ligt. Coming on the field, number 25, Ugarte. Number 15.
Manchester United are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. That's headed upfield. Ugarte. Bruno Fernandes. Phillips. Twanzebe.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Nice ball and he's in here. Has a go! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Mazraoui. Diogo Dalot. Now Mazraoui. Maguire. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's tried one! It's in! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
The goal scorer after 77 minutes is number 25, Ugarte.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Hurst.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And they're quick to get it back. Højlund. Not the most accurate pass. Hurst. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Chance for the header! It's in! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Ipswich making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
After 83 minutes is number 23. Substitutions taking place. Substitution on the field. Number 13, Number 20.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Number 17.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Number 43.
Collier. Into the last 5 minutes. And no, that was never going to make it.
Manchester United certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's there to belt it away. Time added on, 4 minutes. Ogunai. Manchester United clearly now in lead preservation mode. And Collier.
Well, at the moment, we're seeing an attempt to manage the advantage.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Manchester United can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Zirkzee taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, I think the manager can take a great deal of satisfaction with this win. It was a solid game plan that worked pretty much as he envisaged, and the players executed it to wonderful effect.
With the father of
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.